Hi everyone, welcome to my blog. My name is Kristen and I have lost 75 pounds using the ketogenic lifestyle. I have 3 kids, I'm a full-time graduate student, and I am going to talk about how keto has saved my life today. Please hit like and subscribe so that I can get out into the YouTube universe. All right, let's begin. And it's really important to me to let everyone know about how keto has helped me, because I know that there are other people out there just like me that have tried everything and it doesn't work. So hopefully this will get to other people and other people can relate and we can all work together to continue on this keto journey. After childbirth, which was uneventful, I had pain in my leg and I ended up going to the doctor and I ended up having a pulmonary embolism. And if you don't know what a pulmonary embolism is, that's a blood clot in the lung. And I didn't come by this naturally. Sometimes people do just get a pulmonary embolism, but it's a genetic blood clotting disorder in my family. And this was my 3rd C-section and I hadn't had this happen before, but it happened on my 3rd time. That happened and I was in the ICU and it was really scary, and I ended up going to a hematologist and they found out that my family has this blood clotting disorder. So we figured that out, and I was on blood thinners for a while. It took me off of them because it could have been an isolated event, and if I had surgery again, they would know to put me on the blood thinners and everything. But my weight continued to increase after I had my 3rd child. And I got sick with pneumonia and I ended up having another blood clot. And so after the 2nd blood clot, they said that I needed to be on blood thinners for life. And I was fine with that, but I had to go in and get my blood thinning levels checked all the time. And that was really annoying. So after 7 years of being on the blood thinners, I decided to take myself off because I hadn't had another event. I ended up getting sick again, and I have the blood clotting disorder, and I got another blood clot in my lung, a 3rd pulmonary embolism. Went on a blood thinner where I didn't have to get my blood levels checked anymore, which was great. It's really hard to get your blood levels checked all the time, so I was pretty happy about that. And then I went on that, and I was fine. And I always knew that weight does affect blood clots, but I was kind of like, well, they have these blood thinners, so hopefully I can just take that and I'll be fine. But I wasn't, and I'm still working on my weight. But this fall had a small pulmonary embolism this past fall. So it wasn't as big, but they put me on a different medication that works even stronger. And I need to keep going and keep moving and keep eating healthy. I don't want to be the reason that I end up dying. And I need to make sure I'm staying around because I have 3 kids. I want to see them do things with their life, whether it be to go to college and have their own families, or travel, whatever. I just want to see them have fun with their life. And I also need to be around for my youngest, who is moderate on the spectrum, because I'm going to need to help take care of her for the rest of her life. So I'm going to need to stay around for a long, long time. And part of that includes taking care of myself. I need to take care of myself for my daughter, who is moderate on the spectrum. There is no ifs, ands, and buts. She's going to have to live with us for the rest of her life. So we need to be around for her. And part of that is making sure I take care of myself as best as I can. And that's what I'm doing. So that's how it is saving my life. I have not been able to find any other way to lose weight. It has been 10 long years that I have been overweight and fighting this blood clotting disorder. And I couldn't find anything. I would try to calorie restrict, but it didn't work. I just couldn't do it. So I'm really happy I found keto. And so I'm going to keep doing it. And some people ask, are you going to be able to sustain this lifestyle? And quite honestly, I don't have a choice. I don't have any other options. I mean, I have to do this. I have to do this for my kids. I have to do this for myself. and I feel better. I look better, and it's the best thing that has happened to me in a long time. So I'm going to talk about what I've been eating. Today, quite honestly, I haven't eaten very much at all. I had a Jack cheese stick, and I also had some cheese crisps, some high-key cheese crisps. So I've probably had about 270 calories. So my macros are 75% fat and 25% protein right now. I'll probably have some leftover steak that we had yesterday for dinner, and that's about it. I really have not been hungry today. My blood sugar was 95 when I woke up, and my ketones were 0.9 on my Keto Mojo. So I was really happy with that because I actually ate quite a bit yesterday, but I still stayed within my macros. I'm still down 75 pounds. I haven't lost any more, but I'm okay with that because I feel great. This is it. Keto is saving my life. And when people say, can you sustain this? I say, I don't really have a choice. Nothing else is working. Like standard American diet, I ballooned and it was a vicious cycle and I can't do it. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to tell you about, I went into a bakery yesterday and I've been doing really well. I've been staying out of places and I've been buying my food online and going to the grocery store and making food. So I've been doing really well and feeling pretty good. But I went in there and I saw a chocolate double fudge brownie and it looked absolutely delicious. Now, I'm not doing this to try to trick anyone, but I'm letting you know that even though I feel better and I'm doing great, I got triggered yesterday. I wanted that brownie. But the difference is I'm consciously thinking about what am I going to do? I could eat that brownie, kick myself out of ketosis and feel disgusting for 2 to 3 days, or I can not eat that brownie, eat a keto dessert, which down the street is another bakery, which is a keto bakery, and I get lemon chiffon pie and I get chocolate, sugar-free chocolate. So I can get it, or I can wait and I can eat my lemon chiffon pie, which is actually in the fridge at home waiting for me for after dinner. And I did, and what I did was I opted to have the lemon chiffon pie later, and I'm so happy I did because even though I didn't feel that great yesterday because I've been fighting a cold, I think I'm winning that battle. And I feel much better today. I didn't eat the brownie. I didn't even buy it. It was behind a case, but I would have liked to. And so the struggle is real for sugar and sugar addiction. It's just a vicious cycle and you just need to keep trying. And even if I did eat the brownie, I have had those 3 or 4 times in my almost 7 months where I have eaten the thing. I have had the brownie and the chocolate or something, gotten kicked out of ketosis, but I've gotten right back on the wagon because there's no other way of living for me ever again. I have to do this keto journey. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know what life is like for me some days. So that was my life. So yesterday, I just want to tell you about my yesterday because it was such a fantastic eating day. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs, my bulletproof coffee with perfect keto vanilla collagen, and then 2 mini banquet sausages. And then for lunch, I had a chicken Cobb salad with bacon, and I'm going to show you pictures of that right now, with bacon and I did have a little dressing. And then for dinner, we had a ribeye. I made cauliflower rice, which I've talked about in my other vlogs, and Brussels sprouts. And I made rice pilaf. And what else did I make? I made rice pilaf and something else for all the other people. Rice pilaf and broccoli. Nobody wanted to touch the regular broccoli. The Brussels sprouts were delicious. The cauliflower rice was delicious. I also had 2 sugar-free chocolate-covered strawberries from my down-the-street bakery that I love. That was great. I love that. And I had 3 the day before. So, and they were left over from Valentine's Day, but they were still absolutely delicious. And you can't tell the difference between sugar-free. At least I can't. You can't tell the difference between sugar-free and regular sugar. And then I also had my lemon chiffon pie, and I'll just show you a little picture of that. It's delicious. At first it tasted different to me, but that's the other thing is I have gotten used to the sugar-free and the no sugar foods, and it's becoming a delicious alternative for me. So that makes me really happy that that's happening. And you might, when you are starting keto, somebody might say, oh, I can't do this. I could never live without my sugar. But I feel like as time has gone on, I'm getting more used to it. And I have tried a ton of things, and I don't like a lot of things, but the things I do like, I try to make sure I have on hand. So I'm going to have the rest of my steak. I'll probably have some more cauliflower rice, and I'm waiting for a refill for Keto Collagen Vanilla Coffee, and then I'll call it a day, and it'll be a good day. So anyway, I hope everyone out there is having a great day. If you can relate to me, if you have had trouble fighting those temptations and you have found some sort of keto treat that I could order online, let me know, because those things help me get through my day. I'm a sugar addict today. After seeing that chocolate brownie, I am a sugar addict. And so I'm never going to completely cut sugar alternatives out of my life. I see some people say, just cut it out completely and then you won't have the cravings. I don't think that's realistic for me. I have 3 kids. They all don't eat a ketogenic lifestyle, and all of the things are around me. I have cookies, cake, chips, everything is around me, and it's not realistic for me, but I can look at that food and can say, that's not going to make me feel good, but I have another treat I can have that I'm going to feel fine, and I'm going to have that right now. So that's my advice for today is make sure you have, especially if you're a mom and you're the only one doing keto, make sure that you have things with you that can help you get through those moments where put a piece of sugar-free chocolate in your purse or in your car so that you will have something. And you can muscle through those feelings. I muscled through that feeling of wanting that chocolate brownie. I'm not saying I'm never going to have sugar again, but having alternatives for me is a game changer. I couldn't do what I'm doing if I didn't have alternatives. And it's not an alternative to cut everything out of my life because I'm surrounded by it. It's around me all the time. And so what you need to do is find alternatives, and you're going to be okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and please click the like button and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.